Let's get right into it. Number 12. The someone's behind me. Neck tingle. You know that eerie sensation. The one where your neck suddenly goes ping and your brain shrieks, "Turn around, we're being watched," even though you're literally standing in your kitchen eating cereal? This leftover instinct comes from a time when humans were snack-sized and everything around us had teeth. Hypervigilance kept our ancestors alive. But these days, the deadliest predator in your home is probably a Lego on the floor. Your amygdala doesn't know that, though. It still thinks you're wandering through saber-toothed tiger territory and decides to send you a full-body alarm every time the room gets a little too quiet. Congratulations, your brain is running outdated security software from 10,000 BC, and it still thinks your refrigerator is a threat. Number 11. Flinching at sudden movements. Imagine someone drops a spoon or your friend waves their hand too close to your face, and your whole body reacts like you're in a kung fu movie you did not audition for. That reflex, the startle response, was once a lifesaver. It helped ancient humans dodge snakes, falling rocks, and maybe that one guy in the tribe who threw spears for fun. But now, you're flinching at paper towels. Your nervous system doesn't care that the sudden movement is just someone gesture talking. It only cares that something entered your visual field at Mach 2. The best part? You look ridiculous every time. You're not in danger. You're just dramatically overreacting to nothing because your instincts haven't gotten the memo about modern life. Number 10. Holding your breath. When you're scared. Your body loves drama. You hear a weird sound in the house, your phone buzzes unexpectedly, or a text from "We need to talk" pops up, and suddenly, you're holding your breath like you're trying to become a statue. This instinct made sense thousands of years ago. Staying perfectly silent while predators stalked nearby could save your life. Now the only thing stalking you is your responsibilities. But your brain doesn't differentiate. It still thinks silence equals survival, so it pauses your breathing like you're hiding from wolves instead of trying to read a mildly stressful email. The result? You get dizzy, stressed, and accidentally make the situation feel way more dramatic than it is. Thanks, evolution. Number 9. Overthinking. Every social interaction. Ever you say, "you too," when the barista tells you to enjoy your drink, and your brain replays the moment for the next 8 hours, like it's analyzing crime scene footage. This instinct comes from humanity's ancient obsession with group survival. Being liked meant protection, resources, and not getting kicked out of the tribe. So your brain treats every awkward moment as a life or death situation. The problem? Society no longer banishes you for saying something cringe. Worst case, someone laughs. But your instinct refuses to relax. It's still acting like one bad joke will get you exiled to the wilderness. Social anxiety is basically your brain using Stone Age logic in the Wi-Fi era. Number 8. Jumping when you see something that looks like a spider. Your brain loves false alarms. You spot a fuzz on the floor, a thread on your shirt, or a perfectly harmless raisin, and suddenly your entire nervous system screams, "Spider! Death! Run!" This instinct comes from an ancient survival strategy where quickly identifying venomous creatures was literally life-saving. But today, most of the threats you react to aren't even alive. Your brain doesn't bother verifying. It just slams the panic button like a toddler mashing keys on a keyboard. Ironically, if there is a real spider, your reaction usually scares it more than it scares you. But evolution doesn't care about accuracy. It cares about speed. So your instincts fire off a full-blown alarm over lint. Congratulations. Your danger detection system is about as reliable as a smoke alarm that goes off every time you make toast. Number 7. Liking sweet things. Way too much sugar used to be rare, like only appears a few weeks a year in the form of fruit, rare. So our ancestors evolved a powerful instinct to grab every sweet thing they could find and shove it into their mouths immediately. Fast forward to now, where sugar is everywhere, your cereal, your drinks, your sauces, your healthy snacks, even your bread. Your body still thinks sweetness equals survival, so it rewards you with tiny brain fireworks every time you taste something sugary. But modern life flips the script. Now the instinct that once kept you alive is the same one dragging you toward blood sugar spikes and cravings that feel like emotional hostage situations. The world changed. Your taste buds didn't. They're still living in 8000 BC, hoarding berries while modern you tries not to demolish an entire box of cookies. Number 6. Hitting the deck when you hear a loud bang. Back in prehistoric times, loud noises meant something bad was happening. Thunder, falling trees, charging animals, rivals with rocks. So your brain developed a simple rule. Loud noise equals get low or you die. But now that loud noise is usually just fireworks, a garbage truck, or someone dropping their phone on a hardwood floor, this instinct is mostly just embarrassing. You react like you're in a war movie when someone sneezes aggressively. Your heart rate skyrockets, your muscles lock up, and your brain prepares for danger that simply does not exist. Evolution basically turned you into a sound-sensitive chihuahua. Number 5. Saving random objects. Just in case. That empty jar. That broken pen. That twist tie you haven't used since 2014 but refuse to throw away. This hoarding impulse comes from a time when resources were scarce and everything could be repurposed for survival. But in the modern world, this instinct just fills your drawers with nonsense. Your brain still believes objects equal security, so it encourages you to keep things long after they've become useless. You're not messy. You're genetically wired to collect junk like a squirrel preparing for the apocalypse. Except the winter never comes, and you're still holding onto a charger for a phone you haven't owned in a decade. Number 4. Running from bees even when they're just existing. Look, bees don't want to fight you. They're busy doing important bee things. But your ancient instincts don't care. Your ancestors learned to avoid buzzing insects because stings could get infected, attract predators, or cause life-threatening swelling. Today, you sprint across the yard screaming while holding your drink above your head like a peace offering. Bees want flowers, not you. Wasps, though? Yeah, run. But the instinct is outdated either way. Your brain sees a flying stripe and instantly reenacts flight or flight. Number 3. Not drinking water until you're thirsty. Your thirst instinct is broken, completely outdated. Back in the wilderness days, humans didn't always have access to water, so the brain learned to tolerate mild dehydration without whining too early. But in today's world, where water is literally everywhere, waiting until you're thirsty means you're already dehydrated. Your instincts still act like your next water source is 17 miles away. Meanwhile, you're sitting next to a perfectly good bottle like, nah, I'm fine. Spoiler, you are not fine. Your body is begging, your brain is ignoring it, and your instincts are out here playing ancient survival games in a world with indoor plumbing. Number 2, freezing when you have to make a decision. Fight, flight, and freeze. Freezing made sense when staying still kept you invisible to predators. But now? There are no tigers judging your life choices. Yet your brain still uses the freeze response for things like choosing a restaurant or responding to an email. Instead of making a decision, you just sit there mentally buffering like a laggy YouTube video. Decision paralysis is your prehistoric survival instinct desperately trying to keep you safe from what? Picking the wrong lunch? Accidentally sending a message with a typo? Your brain treats tiny decisions like life or death situations, and it's absolutely exhausted. Number 1. The instinct to panic. When someone looks at you. This is the grand champion of useless instincts. Someone glances your way, maybe a stranger, maybe a coworker, maybe a squirrel, and suddenly your body goes into full, the tribe is judging me mode. Your heart races, your face heats up, you forget how arms work. This instinct comes from when being observed meant being evaluated by your group for leadership, mistakes, or potential danger. Today, someone glancing at you means nothing, absolutely nothing. But your brain takes it personally. It reacts like you're about to be either chosen as the village leader or sacrificed to the volcano. Social survival mattered once. Now your instincts are just making eye contact feel like a criminal offense. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them. Sketchy Logic Explains is an educational entertainment animation channel that explores the truth behind everyday mysteries. I put genuine effort into drawing every single day. It's not easy at all. Please help me with one subscription. It truly means a lot to me. I love you all.